mountain. How heavy are we, Lo? We're 16,000 pounds, which is why I'm passing these Caterpillar motors. Climbing the mountain is pretty simple, man. You just gotta pay attention to what you're doing. Keep a decent distance. I mean, you know certain trucks go a certain speed up the mountain. Even though it looks like I'm going fast, just everybody's going really slow because it's a pretty steep mountain. This is the one right outside of that Salt Lake City. Right when you get out of Salt Lake City, heading towards Cheyenne on 80. I forget what grade this is. I'm thinking it's what, 8? Yeah, 8% grade. Even though it looks like I'm flying past people, I'm only going 38 miles an hour. We're about to be going down the other side of the mountain. Now, other people have different ways of doing this. I do it the safest way I know. Now, do what I say, not as I do. All right. I am going to jump to this left lane, but I don't want y'all doing that. You're a rookie out here. You're just now starting. You put your flashers on. You stay in your lane. You don't come. Let me tell you something. This is a mountain. If you pull the panties off this son of a bitch, you gonna know about it. Don't play around with the mountain. Now, I really don't like to go over 45 miles an hour going down a mountain. I make sure I gear down. This is a 10 speed, so I'll probably go down this mountain with my weight in either 10th or 9th. I mean, either 9th or 8th gear. Another thing too, always, and I mean always, stop and check your brakes. I know I did not just do that, but like I said, do what I say, not as I do. If you're new to the game, you got your rig from Mega Carrier, I suggest you stop, you check these brakes. You're gonna look for weight, look for heat, make sure they're not smoking. Do your check your slack adjusters, stuff like that. Now, the maximum amount of speed I'm gonna allow this truck to go down this mountain, I've only got $16,000 on my hind deer. Shout out to Bill at Prime. Is about 50 miles an hour. So how I do it is, I gear down. Right now I'm in 9th gear, and I'll be at 1000 RP. Well, that's 10,000, isn't it? It's 1000, isn't it? Yeah. That's good. Yeah, I see. Yeah, people are gonna fly by you. He really shouldn't be flying by me with an actual tanker. But hey, man, you live your life the way you want to. We're going about 45 miles an hour. I could go down this mountain way faster because I am fairly light, but I'm not going to do that. I just feel more comfortable, more at ease, somewhere around 45, 50 miles an hour. And right now the truck is holding it at right at 48, 50 miles an hour. And I like that this is a good sweet spot, so I just let it do its thing. You know, it ain't broke, don't fix it. I have not touched my brakes one time since we started the descent. And I'm calm. See how calm I am? Well, you can't see my hand, but my hand is like, I'm calm right now. I'm taking my time. It's not a very long downward, but at the same time, you gotta watch, because at the end of this bottom, there's a right curve. So you can say, oh, well, look, the mountain's over. I'm gonna go ahead on speed on up and fly down this mountain. No, all I'm gonna do is take the engine brake off for a second, switch into 10th gear, and cruise right on down it. Now once I put it in 10th gear, it automatically, the backward force that I had, I lost it. It jumps up to about 60 miles an hour. The speed limit right here is 65. It's holding somewhere about 60, 62. And it's just hovering at 62. It's a nice comfortable speed. Down towards the end, bam, slap my cruise control back on at 63 miles an hour, and I'm done. That's simply it. The biggest part of mountain driving is preparation. When you're coming to the apex of the mountain, you need to gear down. If they provide you with a place to stop and check your brakes, stop and check your brakes. one thing stopping to check your brakes gives you enough time to actually stop to a 0 mile per hour and go down the hill at a speed that's comfortable for you. Give you a chance to get your, you know, change your draws if you're a scary motherfucker, and you can just go on down the mountain at the speed that you want to go, and take your time real slowly. Now, hitting the mountain heavy is different than hitting the mountain as light as I am. Way more weight. I'll tell you what, that weight in your Honda push you down the mountain, no problem. You got brake failures. The brakes can catch on fire. Tires can pop. And you don't want to be going down the mountain failing brakes with a pop front, with a pop steer tire. That's just not a, you know, that's not a good way to go out. You're more stuck than a pig in Alabama. That's real shit. You just gotta watch yourself. Keep your distance. If you're noticing my distance right now, and you're good to go. When you're in a mountainous area like this, you just got to keep your head on a swivel, because at any time you can be on the grade. You don't have to go up a mountain to hit a grade. You can be going straight, and the grade can be in front of you. Now remember, I climbed up damn near 20 minutes to get up here. So when I get to the other end, I'm gonna have to go back down. You don't want to be flying through here at 73 miles an hour and bam, you're on a grade. Now you have to hit your brakes and downshift, and you can shift your load. There's all type of bullshit you can get into. You know, like I said in one of my other videos, I know I talk, you know, long shit, big shit, but one thing I am good at, I'm a good driver. I can drive to piss off at anything, piss out of anything. You know, I drove in a little background on me. I drove in an oil field. Those are 18 speed, jacked up 600 something horsepower. I drove the Long Nose Pete's. I drove the Kenworths. I drove the old Western Stars. I drove the International Eagles. I drove them all. And at the end of the day, the same thing goes, man. You gotta prepare. I tell you what, you pull the panties off one of these trucks and you don't respect them, you will regret it. Respect the rig. Don't respect the rig, it's going to disrespect the shit out of you. And that's just what it is. The whole point of this is to get home safe. I appreciate y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, and if you do subscribe, always hit the bell next to it for you to get the notification when we drop another video. You're on the Trucker Brown channel. All the behind the scenes will be on Instagram at Trucker Brown. I appreciate you for watching.